It's Nongo Njao, the property connoisseur, and welcome to another episode of Real Talks with Njao, the show where we talk about real estate and life. Today, I want to tackle a topic which honestly I've thought about for long. Do I discuss it or do I not discuss it? But the way things are going, I feel like it's important for me to give my voice to it. So today's question is this: is Nairobi being set up for failure? And if so, who is setting Nairobi up to fail? Follow my trail of thoughts. For this, I want us to consider Riara Road. For those who know Riara Road, traditionally Riara Road is composed or was composed of townhouses, bungalows, and low-rise apartments. Low-rise meaning 4 floors and below. But what we are witnessing in recent times is a huge shift to what we are used to. I'll give you a practical example. I use Riara Road daily, so I'm very intimately familiar with it. Over the past 4 years, we've seen these bungalows and these townhouses and these low-rise apartments being taken down, and in place we are seeing high-rise, high-density apartments coming up. If you walk to Riara Road right now, you will notice the influx of construction trucks coming in and out, carrying materials and doing excavation. At the moment, as of today, 16th of July, I've counted 5 projects on Riara Road. One has been complete in the recent past and has been occupied. The other 4 are at different stages of construction. One is nearing completion. 2 are on groundbreaking level, and one is just 10 or 20% complete. So let us look at it. Before these projects were built, we had bungalows and townhouses. On half an acre, you will find 30 or less units. Now these 30 units are being brought down, and in place we are seeing 500, 600 units being built up. So if you do an average of 400 units per project, that means that they took down 120 units and they are bringing up 2,000 units. So where am I getting at? Riara Road hasn't been expanded. It's still the same size it was. Water has not been expanded. The water line has not been expanded to factor in these new apartments. Electricity, the same way. Sewer line, the same way. So makes you wonder, who approves of these new developments? Do not take me wrong, I am not against development. Real estate development is one of the key sectors of our growing economy and is a good indicator of GDP growth. But what I'm trying to say is, I feel like there is a level of uncontrolled development that is happening. Because what you will expect is that the infrastructure will precede the construction of these apartments. Before these apartments can come up, we will expect the road to be expanded. We will expect more water, or the government to put in more water to accommodate for these 2,000 new units coming up. We will expect a new sewer line to accommodate all the grey water that is going to come from these buildings. But we have not seen that. All we have seen is the demolition of bungalows and low-rise apartments, and in place we have high-rise, high-density apartments. I want you to correlate that with the fact that 2-3 weeks ago, a guy called Patrick Analo, he was in the urban planning office in Nairobi County, was found with 65 million Kenya shillings in cash. EACC is suspecting that this money was bribed from developers who are building illegal and unsafe buildings. So that's why I started this video with the question: is Nairobi being set up for failure? That is just, I only gave you an example of Riara Road, but this is the story across all other major roads in Kilimani, Westlands, and Kileleshwa, where we are seeing high-density apartments coming up. I've even seen a developer who is doing 1,500 units on slightly less than 5 acres. Makes you wonder, who approves this development? Again, I am not against development. What I'm against is unplanned and uncontrolled development, because we are exposing ourselves to serious risks. We have normal people, because the people who are buying these apartments are people like me and you, are people like your parents, people like your bigger brothers and sisters. So people are investing their hard-earned money into these properties that haven't really been thought about. The infrastructure is not growing proportionate to these apartments. So what will happen in the next few years? We are going to witness ghost apartments. Why am I saying this? If water has not been catered for, Riara Road alone has 2,000 new units coming up. If you are to multiply that by 10 other roads in Nairobi, we are having 20,000 units coming up. What will the traffic situation be like? What will the water situation be like? What will the sewage situation be like? What will be the electricity situation be like? So while right now things might look okay, I foresee a situation where in 10, 15 years, investors will start crying. They're going to have empty units, which they can't have tenants, and they cannot sell. And it's quite painful for your money to sit, your hard-earned money to sit, not giving you the return on investment you would have expected. So why I'm making this video is to make you cautious. As you're going to invest, also lobby for the government to start the infrastructure development. Before they can start constructing these 2,000 units on 1 acre, 500 units on a quarter of an acre, do we have the supporting infrastructure? If not, can we lobby for Sakaja and the next governor to come to really invest in the infrastructure first before approving of these new apartments coming up? I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know down below. Do you think I make sense? Do you think ni stories are jaba? What do you think? Engage me down below. This has been Dongo Njao, and this has been another episode of Real Talks with Njao. Thank you, and see you on the next one.